It's Live with Sue and Lori today. We're excited to tell you new things. We're excited to reinforce things to you this morning. We're going to start with the fill in the blank. Kimberbell each month, if you're new to us, comes out with a new project. We wanted to show you this. The new projects have not come out or been shipped from Kimberbell for next month. So I can't really show you that, but I wanted to mention the fill in the blank pillow, which is beautiful. You might say, why do I want to do that? And I say this every week with projects that we bring to you. Why not? You know, open your mind up, be creative, and let it flow. So we wanted to show this to you because you get a kit, which is $11.99, and then you get your pillow encasing that's already done the quilting on it. It's got a hidden zipper in it. This is $16.95. So we wanted to mention that to you to please join in with us. We also wanted to mention to you, these are the deals of the month online. You buy 2 packs of needles and you get 1 free. When you go to the checkout, you type in needles so that you get your free one. It will show up there. Now, I had a customer to call us that we had done a service on her machine. And she says it's not right. And I said, after the process of us training through the needles, we're certified now. And I said, well, what are you sewing on? She said, I'm sewing cushions. And I said, well, what type of needle are you using? Because she said her machine's, the tension still wasn't right. And I said, what type of needle? And she says, well, I'm using the one that you put in the machine. When you bring a machine into our store, we put a 9014 universal needle in. Well, she's sewing on a type of canvas. So a 9014 universal is not for canvas fabric, and you'll get kind of swirly, draggy stitches because the needle is not big enough to do. Now, if I was doing that myself, I would end up using a top stitch 100 by 16. Because the other factor that went into play, I said, what type of thread are you using? She said, I'm using a heavy duty thread. Well, a 9014 universal is not going to give you a pretty stitch with a heavy duty thread. So I wanted to drive that home. If you have not watched our video on the needles, you really need to go back, because when I give her that information, that you just don't go with a needle because you put a new one in it, that it's going to be suited for that type of material. I haven't heard back from her because I said you need to be using a top stitch needle because it has a bigger eye in it and it's a little longer, so that that heavy thread can go through the needle and connect down with your bobbin thread. So that's important that I want to drive home, because our needles are still on sale. When you have challenges, you know, you've got to think about your fabric. You got to think about the type of thread that you're using. You got to think about what fabric you're using. What effect do you want at the end? A lot of times, 95% of the time, the question is, or the problem when people bring their machines is, my tension's not right. If you consider the 3 things that I just talked about, the fabric, the type of needle, and what you're using with it is so important as far as the thread. Those are the 3 things: the thread, the needles, and the fabric. If you have got the right 3 products together, you will have success. And that's why, you know, we're promoting needles online this month. Whether you need a stretch needle, a 9014 universal does not work on this type of fabric that I've got on either layer here, I would immediately go to a ballpoint stretch needle. And I'm pointing that out because I want you to have better results, because as time goes on, you will want to spread out, do pillows, different things like that on different types of material. So it ends Saturday, our sale with needles. Now the next thing I want to talk to you about is this wonderful project that we're doing this weekend. You still have time to sign up. You're going to be doing a tea towel. You're going to be working with leather on this material. It's going to be an applique. You're going to also do some sewing. Now you can do this class virtual. You say, well, I'm out of town. Order the class between now and tomorrow, by tomorrow evening. It's $199.99 plus tax. We will ship you your kit, and you can do it virtual at home. Now what that means is I'm going to send you an email with the video in it that you can do it at your own time. We really would like for you to do it if you can. Go ahead and get it purchased. You've got until October to do it, but these are the projects that we're doing with it. And we're doing this cute little mushy pumpkin. So that's really nice too. And one of the nice things that I like about this is you are going to learn different types of techniques with this. So I wanted to show you this also. With Kimberbell, you learn new things in every class, whether it's fill in the blank or the pillow. You know, we're doing a lot of pillows now. Fashion in the home now is different types of pillows. So I wanted to show you that also. So please join us this weekend. We would love to have you if you don't come in, or if you come in, you know, it's 2 days. We feed you lunch. You just have to bring your stabilizers and your threads to class, but we would love to have you. So please consider this, but it's this weekend. Now, the next question probably in your mind is, will you have this class again? No, we won't. And we don't sell the kits just because you want one. You have to sign up for the class, whether it be online. Thank you, Mary. You always do a nice job to get our classes online, and you can just, our website's very user-friendly. You just go in, put it in the cart. We get it, we ship it out the same day. If you get it to us soon enough, or stop by and get it, order online. But please, it's this weekend. We'd love to have you, or do virtual. So that's that part. Now we're going to talk about the new, we had these, and it took us 8 months to get the Quilt Builder card deck back in. This is great if you are that person that wants to design your own quilt with all kinds of different blocks. And it also gives you on the back side what sizes that it will go up to. So we wanted to show you how nice this is, and also it gives you the yardage for rectangles. It gives you corner alignment for pieces. It gives you yardage for quilt backs. It gives you side and corner. I mean, the list goes on and on. So we wanted to show you that. We sold out of these within a day of getting them in before. And you say, well, I'm not sure I want to go in that path. This is great for guilds to have, to create quilts designs for each group. You design it yourself in whatever size that you want to make it. So we think this is a great project for that. Or, you know, a lot of quilters, you have a hard time finding them a gift in the store. I see people struggle. This is really a nice gift to give. So please check online. They're online also. They're $14.95, and they come also in a nice box. So, you know, if you're the guild president, you can pass these out and get everybody to make one and then come together and see if the quilt design is what you want to do in that particular one. But this is a great tool to have in your stash with everything else. But you can create from this your own quilt. So, you know, people are all the time looking for new ideas and new ways to come up, and you could be a designer. So we wanted to show you that. We want to show you now, this is our girl Victoria, the unchanged jelly, and this comes with a jelly roll you would do this with. Snow in the Summer, some more of her designs. She is designing her own patterns, and this is another one that she's doing, and it's made, you can do it out of scrappies, or you can do 10-inch the layer cakes, or the 2.5 inch. And then this can be turned into a tree skirt, and Lori's grabbing it to show you because she's going to come right here in front so that you can see it. Look how pretty that is. And that's called Winter on the Mountain. So you can either make a lap quilt out of that, or you can turn it into a tree skirt. So check out our store. This will be online hopefully by the end of the day with her patterns. The next thing we want to show you that's hot is the candy corn quilt kit for the Kimberbell. Kimberbell keeps going over the top. This is another Halloween quilt project. We have not received the embellishment kits or the CD for the pattern, but the fabrics is here. So if you're interested, this runs $79.99. So we wanted to show that to you today. We also wanted to show you that we've got Kimberbell, which is by Maywood, in jelly rolls. And then we wanted to show you a few of these. These are some of the fabrics that we got in. I think there's about 20 with Halloween and fall. So we wanted to show you. We will have those online today. We got them yesterday. So anything that you see that we present to you in our Facebook Live, we put online so that you can see it on our Facebook. So we always do that after we do the class. So we wanted to show you that. And then we wanted to show you something else wonderful from Kimberbell. This is a pillow form. This is the new auto ship. It is another pillow cover. I told you pillows are big this year in fashion in your home and stuff, and so you're seeing more and more embroidery come out. This is Emma's. So you'll see that, and then if you look on the back, which that will be put online today, I think you'll really love this. It kind of reminds you of the fill in the blank. So, and then the pillow form, this is it. It's an 18 by 18, so you can interchange it whether you purchase the fill in the blank or this one. So it is a different design. This has a crisscross in this one. This has a simple flower type meandering. So we wanted to show you that they keep coming out with new things. And the zipper's already put in. Does that not make life good? Many people fear the zippers, and I understand, but we wanted to show you that.